Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy, the Mad Geiger, and I'm back now. We're back home. Come back today. I just want to start off by saying, I actually really enjoyed the time away. It was nice to see everyone. Um, I did some stuff while I was down there. Obviously, stuff with my dad and my son. And we obviously went out places, had some nice meals with my friend and stuff like that. It'll be a bit of a busy couple of weeks over these next few weeks. My son starts school next week, and then my partner's away for the week. But my mate's going to come up for a couple of days, so it's going to be a bit hectic. And then I'm planning to go down, hopefully at the beginning of August, just me, get some time away. And then like a month later, obviously, my partner will be going on to maternity in preparation. So it's going to be a bit hectic in the October, November period. But so yeah, obviously I'm going to be doing some stuff like that. But obviously I'm looking forward to my son starting school properly because, it's going to give us, 6 hours a day essentially to just, obviously when the baby comes, it's going to be a lot different. Obviously, it'll be kind of hectic, but during those couple of these 2 months, really, we sort of can do things together and try to get some stuff done. It'll give me some more focus to maybe get some more video ideas done. I've got some ideas floating around. But while I was down there, I did get 6 pickups here today. So 1 Blu-ray and 4 DVDs and a DVD box set. While I was down there, one of them, the box set's from eBay, which I'll show last. You know what it is. But it was a bit of we didn't have a lot of money this time, so I'm planning to go down in October where I get paid, so I know that I'm gonna have a bit of money. I get paid next week, so maybe I'll have a little look around. I don't really want to go mad on things. I'm thinking about maybe changing some of my subscriptions over to yearly subscriptions. Not everything has a yearly subscription. I think Amazon and I think Amazon you can get a yearly subscription, but it's like I think Netflix don't do a yearly subscription, and a few others that I use don't do yearly subscriptions. So, but it works out cheaper in the long run. Most of the ones are the smaller ones like Arrow, Full Moon, Shudder, BritBox. They're like 50, 60 quid for a year, which I think isn't too bad considering that's the price of like a new box set sometimes on Blu-ray or something. So, but I'll show what I got. So first up, I got a sealed copy of The Legend of Bruce Lee. This is 182 minutes long. I want to say some people say it's a movie, some people say it's a mini-series. I'm not entirely sure. From Revolver Entertainment, again, I seem to get a lot of these Revolver Entertainments, but I've heard good things about this, kind of like a biopic of Bruce Lee, and me, I love my sort of martial arts movies, but this was just in a charity shop for $1.99, which I thought was pretty good from Oxfam. Oxfam are starting to become a bit more wise now when in the charity shops. A lot of other charity shops do like DVDs free for £1, and they throw Blu-rays in there, whereas Oxfam's becoming a little bit more wise now, and they know the more expensive stuff. So just be aware of that if you are in the UK. Oxfam is becoming a bit more cautious of what they're selling. But £2 for a sealed Blu-ray, it doesn't matter what film it is. I think that's a decent price. With the slipcover. Slipcover's in semi-decent condition. I haven't looked up how much this is going for on eBay. But then I actually found something from these other ones were from another local charity shop. They normally do 3 for £1. The first day I went in there and I picked up Rumble in Hong Kong with Jackie Chan. And I had no clue that this was a prequel to Rumble in the Bronx. I think this came out after Rumble in the Bronx. but it is actually a prequel. I'll need to double check, but because it says before Rumble in the Bronx, there was Rumble in Hong Kong. I don't know. Maybe it did. Maybe it didn't. But Rumble in the Bronx is one of my all-time favorite Jackie Chan films. So I didn't even know there was a prequel to it. So I'm looking forward to checking this one out. I'm expecting it to be over the top. You know, Jackie Chan at his prime, basically, before he got really big. But I absolutely love Jackie Chan, and like, you know me, I like to collect my martial arts movies, so I'm looking forward to checking this one out. And then I went back in another day because we went over there again, and then I seen that they had these 3 seasons of the TV show Girls. 3 seasons: season 1, season 2, and season 3. Now, I've already said before in the past that I'm trying to cut down on buying TV shows on DVDs, just because I tend to watch TV shows more on you know, streaming services than this. Although this isn't on any streaming service, it's from HBO, so I imagine it might be on HBO Max. But I've never heard of this show. I think it's like a comedy. I'm guessing it's something along the lines of like Sex in the City type thing. I'm not sure if that's the guy who plays Kylo Ren. I'm expecting this to be like drama, comedy, girls, you know, coming of age. I'm not too sure. But it's an rated 18. It says it's got lots of sex and stuff in there. I mean, they're not terrible looking women, I guess. So, but I'm guessing this is like a more up-to-date version of like something like Sex in the City. But like I said, I don't normally buy individual seasons. But when I seen 3 for £1 and they had season 1, 2 and 3, I thought, wow, I might as well. And I looked on eBay, I looked on my app, there's actually 6 seasons of this show. And I looked on eBay and I found most of the other seasons, you know, 4, 5 and 6 going for like £3 a piece. So I basically managed to get 3 for the price of 1 that I would have paid on eBay for it. So I think that was a good deal, to be honest. I will check this show out, you know, and if I enjoy it, if I think it's worth picking up the later seasons, I'll either hunt them down or just buy them on eBay or something. But happy with that. And then last but not least, I had a bit of an issue with this one because obviously I was away, and every other parcel that I had got in my last pickups video from Hermes, from eBay, I got an email from Hermes saying, oh, it's coming on this day at this time. However, this is the Big Book of Nyuk. 3 Stooges 10 disc set. I'm going to do a little unboxing before I end the video anyway. And I was out with my dad. We were out with my son, just me and him. Took him around this lake and this nature park. And then I thought, you know, I'm going to have it. I looked on eBay and it said parcel delivered. Attempted delivery, please wait 24 hours on eBay. So I thought, I'll look on the Hermes. But I didn't get an email or anything to say this one was attempted, was going to be delivered. If I had got an email and seen that it was going to be delivered on the day, I would have just, you know, rerouted it. But Hermes or Every is what they're called now. I always call them Hermes because it's the same company. But luckily my neighbour was in and she gracefully, you know, held it while I was came home today, so I appreciate that. But this is a really cool set. It's from Mill Creek. This only cost me like 14 quid and it's got over 40 hours of content. I love Mill Creek and what they do. I wish that they would have like, they would sell in the UK, like you could walk into a store like HMV and buy these, or buy them directly on their website. You have to go through eBay and stuff. This came from the US, so it worked out like $15. Like $17, it was like 14 quid, but it does have this gatefold, and it's a really cool set. So essentially, what it has 6 feature films from the 3 Stooges, and then it has a 9-part documentary on the behind the scenes of the 3 Stooges. Then it has 4 classic shorts from the 3 Stooges, plus 28 comedy shorts with the independent work of obviously Shemp Joe, Curly Joe. And then what I thought was really cool, it includes the original all 156 episodes of the Three Stooges animated show, plus 3 classic cartoons from the Columbia Vault that were never released otherwise. I have got a couple of these like cartoon bumper packs from Mill Creek, and they have some of the Three Stooges cartoons episodes on there. I've never watched Three Stooges. I love, you know, the golden age of comedy, and one thing I will say about Mill Creek is they come like this, which I think is really cool, that they come like this in the individual cases. I think that's the best way to do it. Mill Creek can be a bit stingy on packaging, so this one has this is the 6 movie collection with 8 hours worth of content. Three Stooges, Meet Hercules, Rhythm, Around the World in a Daze, Rockin' Rockies, Have Rocket Will Travel, The Outlaws Are Coming. I never, like I said, I never actually watched, oh, and it even comes with a little booklet as well, a little behind the scenes booklet. So nice packaging for 15 quid. That's really cool. And it does show on here all the content as well, which is very common with the things on here. Oh yeah, so sorry, no. It has 3 episodes from the original 1930s Columbia Vault cartoon, and then it's the new Three Stooges from the 65 to 66. But yeah, it's even got a little timeline and stuff there, so something simple like that works. And then obviously this one is the Masters of Mayhem. This is the one that includes the shorts on here, so this is all the shorts, and the biopic as well on here. And then on this one seems like it's the thickest one, which includes the complete series, and this has the some shorts and stuff. So it's a bit of a, so obviously this one's got the movie on it, and these two have sort of got all sorts of shorts and behind the scenes and the cartoon. So I think it's a really cool set. Like I was saying, so I love, you know, Laurel and Hardy, and I love that golden era of comedy, you know, like the Abbott and Costello, the sort of 30s. So I like to say golden era of comedy from, say, like the 1900s to, say, like 1950, 1960, black and white comedy. And I've always wanted to check out the Three Stooges, but I thought this set was a decent set. This is a great set because it's sort of introducing, you know, it's not got everything. There are other sets, you say with Charlie Chaplin and Buster Keaton sets, and obviously I've got the Laurel and Hardy one up there, which obviously is probably the best one that you can get for Laurel and Hardy, on DVD anyway. I know they've released a few Blu-ray sets, but I thought this was a good set because, you know, it's got plenty on here for me to check out. Obviously some shorts, some movies, and then if I really want to, you know, maybe I can hunt down some of the other sets and see what the transfers are and stuff. I'm not too sure. I didn't actually check to see if they actually have subtitles and things on. It's not very common to see Mill Creek actually do subtitles, especially in their multi-packs. It doesn't say, but you know, it is what it is. But I like that, you know, and this is brand new sealed. All of these DVDs were sealed here. I really like this set, you know. I think it's really cool, even with the little gatefold as well. Lots of very nice colours on there and good artwork. Again, legends in the comedy. If you're a fan of comedy, Three Stooges, Abbott Costello, Laurel and Hardy, you know, Buster Keaton, Harold Lloyd, Charlie Chaplin are, you know, the where comedy, in my opinion, really sort of I like to say comedy really boomed in like the 1920s to like the 1940s. That was where comedy was huge, you know. Comedy was like one of the main forms of, you know, cinema. You know, you had shorts and things like that. But so that's what I picked up recently. Again, I'm happy with everything I got. Tonight I'm going to be checking out 2 of these Ancient Mystery DVDs. I've got this 8-pack set here. It was the next one on the shelf, so the ones I'm going to be, and they're only 45 minutes long each, so I thought I'll watch 2 because it's basically like watching a movie length. So the ones I'm watching are Ancient Rome and its Mysterious Cities and the Atlantis Lost Civilization. I like these sort of ancient mystery. I've never watched the show. I know this is part of a show. It had like 6 seasons or 5 seasons. I was like, wow, I didn't even realise that. I don't think it's actually on Discovery Plus either. You can probably buy a box set with all of them on there. You know, I'm guessing, you know, it's from the History Channel. I from A&E. But yeah, I like to sort of learn and stuff. I'm trying to get into more documentaries and learning things and stuff like that. So, but yeah, it was a very nice week away. You know, initially we were meant to stay down till Friday. But a bit of a story here. So me and my mate and obviously my partner and my dad and my son went over. I said, come on, we're going to go out for a meal tonight at 7:30. I booked a table for 7:30. It's only just over the road from us. And my dad was obviously out at the pub. So I said, we'll meet you at the pub, come for a drink. And we were sat outside the pub, you know, his local pub. Because it's like the pub literally just across the road, because it's like a shopping precinct. We had Italian, really nice, Cozy's. It's pronounced Cosy, but everyone calls it Cozy. And yeah, so we were sat there, and then we were all talking. Then Heather, sort of, my partner, looked over like, oh, look who it is. Like, oh my God. And I sort of looked over and I'm like, I didn't recognise it first, and it didn't register. And even my dad said I had no clue who it was. But it was my brother's partner and his daughter. They turned up, so they surprised us because they weren't meant to be coming back at all. We were meant to come back on Friday. The whole point was we were staying down till Friday because they were away on holiday for 2 weeks. And then, you know, I got a message from them anyway, earlier that day, basically, or the day before, saying to me, oh, do you want to stay down till Monday and I'll bring you back? Because my brother brought me back today. So he's like, oh, so, and we're going to come back on the Friday night, so, you know, we can see Logan and that. I was like, yeah, no problem, not at all. And then he just turned up, you know, out of the blue. But so it got a bit hectic, you know, having 2 kids in the house, 5 people, the dog. But it was nice, you know. I was very busy this week. I'm not going to lie. I'm still sort of recovering. I was literally out every day, you know. I was up at like 7 o'clock, and then, you know, my son obviously me and my partner would sleep downstairs. And then obviously I'd be waking up, and then I'd have to take the dog out once, and then I'd be taking me and my dad obviously would do something with my son after lunch, and I'll come back and take the dog out, and then I'll come back and I'll be doing something with my mate. But it was nice, you know, and it's sort of given me a bit more perspective into things, you know. I do spend a lot of time in this house here, you know. I like to try and have some walks and things, but where I live, there's literally hardly anything around. And I've said this to my partner. I go, when Logan goes to school, I don't want to just be sat around the house for 6 hours. I know you have to go to work at 3, so she'll be leaving to go to work, and I'll be picking up my son. So I said, you know, I want to start doing some things, you know, together and going out for meals and stuff like that. But yeah, so like I said, so this week is just me and her this week. My son starts school next Wednesday. It's weird that he's starting on a Wednesday for a couple of hours. I guess they're doing like an induction type thing, so he gets used to it, and then he's going to start fully on the Monday. And my partner's going away next Saturday, and then my mate's going to come up on the Tuesday. I said, we're going to come up, he's going to come, we're going to play some games and stuff. And then the next morning, on the Wednesday, I said we'll take my son to school and we'll go and play some bowling or something while he's at school. You know, it's going to be nice. I'm going to have the week to myself, essentially, and, you know, but it's going to be nice. And then, like I said, I'm hoping to go down at the beginning of October, around about the 7th, you know, even if I have to get a train down. Because I want to try and do it. I do really feel sort of bad that I don't see the family that much, you know. But it was really nice. I had some good grub, you know, I had some pub food and stuff like that. It makes you appreciate things a little bit more. So, but I'll probably talk more about these sort of things in an upcoming vlog video. But now that I'm back, guys, so yeah, I'm oh, just so you know, on Assassin's Creed Odyssey, because I did take it down, I've done all of the islands now, all of the mini islands. So now I'm just in that one, you know, the one area that's one big connected island. I've finally just started working on that island. So I'm level like 50 something, and I'm like level 51 now, and I've only done like 3 main quests. It's crazy. Kind of you know, putting my time into it. But to be honest, I'm not that bothered because, you know, I know I've got Game Pass and things like that, but I don't pay for that unless I'm using it. So I'll talk more about these things in an upcoming video. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, feel free to leave a like and, of course, comment below. I did upload a little short, so you knew it was at my dad with my dog. I don't know what she had in her mouth. She had like a sweet or something. She's going, I couldn't stop laughing. She did make me laugh. Oh, and I did watch the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness as well. I had my friend come round, so we'll watch it. And I've got to say, yeah, it was good. It was decent. You know, the story kind of didn't make sense to me, but I guess what's kind of annoyed me is the new Phase 4 of Marvel. You have to watch, because the TV shows are now integrating with the movies. So if you haven't watched the TV show that integrates with that movie, you're kind of thrown off, because obviously if you don't watch WandaVision, if you haven't seen WandaVision, you're not really going to know the whole reason behind it, you know. But I thought it was visually stunning, you know, great acting again, you know, but Benedict Cumberbatch, of course. The woman who played Scarlet Witch, I don't know her name off the top of my head, but good film. I'll talk more about these things in an upcoming, what I've recently played and watched video. But anyway, guys, as always, thank you to all the subscribers, and comment below, guys. Let me know what you've been up to this week. Let me know if you've seen any of these shows or movies that I picked up, and are you a fan of Three Stooges? I have never watched them myself, but I know them through, like, you know, other TV shows where they take the mick out of them, you know, curling and that sort of thing. Hey, what's going on? That whole sort of thing. So I'm aware. And as always, guys, subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the Mad Kiger. And as always, have a nice day, and I will see you probably sometime this week with something new. Take care.